Hey everyone, it is Monday, September 11th, 2017, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been an excellent day so far. I'm in a really good place and excited for a productive session. I'm going to hit some online classes. I'll update you guys with what I'm doing there. Going to hit a quick guitar practice and then probably get in and try to do some solo takes on this guitar solo I'm still working on and just push that forward and maybe get a finished take. So I'll update you guys at the end. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. See you guys in a few. All right. Really good session today. Nice and long, full 3 hour session, which just feels great. And sorry, I know that makes the camera shake there. Um, got it on the online class front, made some really good headway learning about YouTube strategy and why you want to be on YouTube. Basically, a lot of people are on YouTube, and the average time on mobile devices is like 40 minutes a day or something. So a lot of people spend a lot of time on YouTube across all age groups. 81% of teens, 81%, 82% of teens, 81% of millennials, and then I think it's like 60% of Gen X, and then like 50% of baby boomers or something. It's a boatload. And of course, not all those people are doing music consumption, but regardless of your business, you want to have a YouTube presence. Um, then I got into a quick guitar practice, just working on some material from my harmony class through Berklee College of Music. I'm just going through the book right now. I'm not actually enrolled in the class, and it's great. I was just working on some minor chord progressions, power progressions, which are progressions that show up in a lot of music and have proven their sort of hit value, for lack of a better term, and just kind of going through and forming an opinion on the emotion of each progression, kind of how I felt about it, what I thought it sort of reminded me of, and the emotional state it invoked, which was great. I just really enjoy stuff like that, and it's really productive for my songwriting and just overall musical knowledge. And then from there, I actually decided to just start putting together my IsoVox, because previously, when I unboxed it the first time, you guys heard me sort of bemoaning the fact that it had been opened before and it had some cosmetic damage to it. Not damage, but just cosmetic wear. And I emailed the folks who I bought it from, and they got back to me with a really great offer of a discount on it, like 15%, which which is just freaking awesome, man. And it actually makes me really happy, because I didn't really want to pay full price for the thing, and I don't really care about the cosmetic wear, but I didn't want to pay full price for a worn item, if that makes sense. So I think this is a good compromise, because then I don't have to ship this thing back. I don't have to order a brand new one, and I don't really care about the cosmetic stuff. It's mostly hidden anyway, and if someone used it, it's fine. It's still functional. The thing definitely smells brand new. It's got a super strong smell, so hopefully that airs out quickly, because you can barely breathe in the thing right now. But man, I will say that. So then I put all that together, started working on it, did a house test, and man, it makes a huge difference in the acoustic dampening. And if you're right outside my room, you can barely hear it if I'm singing in the booth, and if you're anywhere else in the house in any other room, like, you can't hear it at all. It's as if I'm not even singing, even when I'm like belting it. So that's not the case without the booth. I did a sound comparison just using my phone, recording different things in the house. Like, certain parts of the house you can't hear anything no matter what, which is nice. But like other parts of the house, it's pretty audible, and like I just feel exposed, if that makes sense. Like, I'm trying to sing something, develop a part. I'm making mistakes. I'm slowing things down. Like, I just have a thing where I don't want to hear people. I don't want people to be able to hear me like screwing it up. That's just like something that doesn't appeal to me, and it makes me feel like I want to limit myself as far as the part writing I do, and things like that, and the performances, and that sucks. I just don't want to feel that way ever. But also, particularly in music, like, the whole reason I do music is for self-expression, and to be able to really articulate those emotions the way that I feel them. And basically this is giving me the emotional space and sonic space and real estate to do that without having to buy a studio or rent a studio, which is going to pay for itself in a matter of months. I mean, studio space in the Bay Area is at least like $400 a month, unless you're splitting it with someone. And even then, they're kind of hard to find right now, which is crazy. And they're not sound isolated, so the metal, the doom metal band next to you might be just raging at, turned up to 11, and there's nothing you can do about that. They're paying, their money's just as green as yours is in those spaces. So this is just let me just back up a sec. I think for $1,000, this is more than $1,000 worth of value that I'm getting out of this. And I didn't feel good about it. I thought this thing is freaking overpriced for what it is, and maybe it is. I don't know what their margin is. I don't know what it's costing them to make this thing. It can't be $500. I mean, there's no way. They must have like an 80% profit margin on this thing or something, but it is worth it. It's worth it. There's really nothing else like it out there, and it makes a huge difference. And like, if it allows you to express yourself fully in your home where you're most comfortable, or whatever this case may be, like, yeah, the acoustic isolation is great. That'll probably enhance the quality of my recordings, but the main reason I have it is for sound isolation from the rest of the house. And I was just instantly comfortable. I could sing at whatever volume I wanted, and I just like sang. I was just loving it. I just sang for like an hour in there, which I just have never, I don't want to say I've never done it, but it's been like at least 6 years since I've done something like that and just felt comfortable. Like, dude, I've got all the space in the world. No one can hear me screwing up. I've just got this freedom to just explore, my delivery, my voice, how I want it to sound, think about it. And it's just super freeing. It just feels like it's just perfect. It's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. So shout out to IsoVox and the people behind this product. I think you should make it less expensive. I think you'll sell more of them, and I think you'll make more money. But it's your guys' business, so that is what it is. But at the same time, like, I can't deny that it's totally worth it. It's a lot of money, but it is so, so worth it. I just didn't think I was going to say that, but man, I'm so happy. And yeah, it's a thrill. It's a delight. So I did that, and then had a little extra time, so worked on the guitar solo a little bit, not plugged in. I just didn't want to tackle that today. There was too much other stuff going on, so I'll hopefully hit that tomorrow and keep moving forward with it. But I got in with the metronome and started. All right, camera's dying. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Till then.